Sir Jim Ratcliffe's purchase of a 27.7% stake in Manchester United has been completed to enable his Ineos company control of football operations at the club. The Ineos founder, chairman, and chief executive has completed his acquisition of 25% of the club's Class B shares and 25% of the club's Class A shares. The investment from Trawlers Limited, a company wholly owned by Ratcliffe, received Premier League and Football Association approval last week. Ratcliffe has agreed to pay £26, that is $33 per share, for a quarter of the Class A shares, as well as paying that price for 25% of the Class B shares held by the Glazer family. Each Class B shares confers 10 times as many votes as a Class A share. Further shares have been issued in return for the initial £158.5 million, that is $200 million capital investment made by Ratcliffe upon completion of the deal. Ratcliffe will invest a further £79.2 million, that is $100 million, by December 31st, and his ownership will then increase by 28.9%. The completion of the deal marks the conclusion of a saga which began back in November 2022 when the Glazers announced plans for a strategic review which could include the sale of the club. Ratcliffe, along with Qatari businessman Sheikh Jassim, were the frontrunners when it became apparent a full sale would be considered, but the latter withdrew last October. Ratcliffe's focus shifted to the purchase of a significant minority stake, which has finally been completed. Ratcliffe and his team have wasted no time getting to know the club during the 7-week process to overcome the necessary hurdles, with Sir Dave Brailsford, Director of Sports at Ineos, a regular presence around the club. One of their first moves has been to appoint Omar Barada from rivals Manchester City as the club's new chief executive.
And that's the news.